Hope everyone's having a good morning. Good morning. We got a little bit of a drive, so please, I just wanted to check this out. I'm going to put it on the dash cam for a minute. Wanted to say good morning to everybody. Welcome. It's really dark, so I'm going to put this on the other view because I'm driving. I don't die. Okay, can everybody just bear with me for like 1 second here. We're trying to get this stuff all done, light fixed. Good morning, everyone. I know it's early. Just wanted to test out everything, just making sure everybody can hear me. Let me know when you can hear me, and if you can't, where are we at? Well, we still got about an hour out. We're going to get to Tucson in about, I would say by 6:15, or wait, I'm so confused with time. It's 5 here. We're going to get at 6:15. Which would be mountain time. Yep. So that's, if you're in central time, that would be 8:15, I think. And then if you're in East Coast time, 9:15. I just want to make sure everything's working properly. Good deal. Yeah, I don't want to waste everybody's time. I'm going to be driving for a little bit. There's no like breaking news as of right now or anything, but I was just testing everything. Feel free to be with me with the ride, but yeah, I just want to make sure everything's up and running. Hope everybody's having a good morning. I might actually do like another stream as well, but thanks for sharing with us. Yeah, we got a little bit of a ride here. It's 5 a.m., which would be Tucson time. Hope everybody's doing good. Hey Jenny, what's up? Sorry, Jenny, we got about another hour, so I don't want to waste anybody's time here. I passed out right when I landed last night. I'll text it to you as soon as I stop. I can't believe there's this much traffic for like where we're headed at 5 o'clock in the morning. And I guess oh yeah, big day. Good morning. Sorry, let me get by these lights. They're driving me nuts. There's lights everywhere. Hello everyone. Yeah, we got a little bit of time, so I was just trying to test out some things. We're about an hour out, and then it's still going to be like 6 a.m. in the morning. I want to get Nancy flowers, but I thought we would just be along for the ride and just make sure things are working. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Peggy. Yeah, I know. I heard Alex is leaving town. That kind of stinks. I talked to him the day before yesterday, so I hope his mother's doing okay. That's what Dee Dee said. Hey, if somebody knows, I don't know if it's Sue Ellen is the lady that I can ring the doorbell and ask if I could park there, or if I'll just park at like a random hotel and Uber. I forgot where to park, so if somebody knows that or wants to email me, I know someone wrote me an email on it. I just can't remember where to park, but I will, pay for parking for the person or whatever, pull over on the side of the road. But I think they were blocking off that street, so I guess I could just park a few streets over. But I just want to make sure that nobody, anybody can say, hey, this car's parked here for for a weird reason, or they can mess with you. So I'd rather just get permission from someone to either park on their, side of their street, because I know a few people emailed me saying people were kind of just like calling the police and saying, just making up a reason, because, I would probably do the same after, what are we on, day 58 or day 59 of, online streamers, news nation. If I had people in front of my house parked on the side of my street, I'd be pretty pissed off too over time. Unless it was like law enforcement or, FBI or something to do with the case. But if it was just like the media parked outside, after a while, I probably would call in and say, hey, is there any way we can move these people? Oops, sorry about the camera. I don't know why it doesn't hold, so I apologize. Hey, everyone. We still got about an hour out, so get coffee, go do what you got to do. I don't want to waste your morning or do anything like that. I'm just basically testing everything. Went live a little bit early, kind of got discombobulated with the time zones. So I had to change the stream, and then I thought I was going live now, and then it said 60 minutes later. So take your time, get coffee. There's nothing going on right now outside of me driving and saying hi to everyone. So basically, like I said, for those of you just hopping on, I'm going to go get flowers for Nancy first, and then we're going to be at her house really quick, park, and then we're going to go to all of our waypoints, all of our places on the map, and try to network and talk to as many people as possible. It's kind of hard for me, just FYI, to read the too. So if there's something really important with anybody you want me to visit, put it at tedinvestigates@gmail.com. I'm trying my best to see the screen. Sue Ellen is a Karen. Okay. Thanks for the heads up on that. I don't want to walk into that situation. So I must have the names wrong. So I have everything written down. When I get to Tucson, I'll pull over and then I'll figure out, like I have everything mapped out. I'm just testing going live right now. Oh, nice. Oh, tell them thank you. Thanks, everybody. Yep, I heard they are there now. Avoid Sue. Karen Ellen. Okay, thank you. I don't know why. Thank you for saying that. For some reason, it's kind of funny. I had in my head that person, Sue, was the person to go park by. And that would just be my luck, like, be a big hassle as like the first person. But I think it'd be fun to just mix it up with her anyways to see what's up with her. So I'll definitely go by, but thanks. I definitely won't expect anything outside of someone just probably complaining at me. They were still enforcing. They move their car. Okay, I figured they're enforcing stuff. Hey, half pint. All right. Well, yeah. I mean, I'll take a swing at her, like not swing, like, you know what I mean. I'll ring her doorbell and I'll try to kill her with kindness and see what's up. I do like frustrated people too. It kind of, my entire life I've always been, just with being in sales, you're always getting rejected and getting yelled at and screamed at. So you just take a swing at as many, it's all a numbers game. So yeah, I mean, I get what you mean if she's a Karen. So thanks for having that on my radar. I've ran into many of those people, but I think if anything, it might be entertaining. And then to try to win her over Brian Enton, she might just know because Brian Enton's so famous. So that might be why she's nice to him. And obviously he's a super, super nice guy, but I think I'm dressed pretty nice today. I mean, I look like I could say I'm with, say I'm with Ted Investigates, a local media news outlet, or not local, but I'll say I'm a news outlet, and just see what I can get with her and let her tear me a new rear end if she has to. But I usually, my whole life I've always gotten yelled at, so I usually let things just blow in one ear and out the other. I guess that's just part of being ADHD. You kind of you're always getting yelled at, so you're always, someone's always complaining, so you're always in one ear, out the other. So what is up? And remember, guys, I cannot see, unfortunately, at my age. If I was about 10 years ago, I probably could see the screen a little better while driving, so I apologize. I can hone in on some of the names that look familiar. So I'm trying my best to read some of the comments, but I don't know, the last couple years I've been like blind as a bat. I need bifocals like at Walgreens. It's pretty pathetic, but it's weird. Or it might have happened last year. I started, like when you even take like Tylenol or any type of medication, I'm like, I can't read the back of the medication anymore. Like, holy cow, like I cannot read like the correct dosage. Obviously Tylenol's like, 2, Advil is 3, I know that, but like say if I'm taking a medicine or if I'm sick or I need to know the right dosage, it's literally impossible to read the directions on a pill bottle. I guess welcome to being older, huh? I am staying at a hotel. I am not staying. What does that say? So are you saying you have thick skin? Oh, for sure, thick skin. Oh, man. When I was younger, between my stepbrother beating the living heck out of me to getting in trouble, getting my butt whooped for always, but, I got spanked a lot as a kid, but I probably deserved it. But I know, like, in today's world, whatever. But when I was younger, we had the wooden spoon, and I had my own blanket that I could put over me. It was a wool blanket, and I would put it over me, and I would laugh because, if you get hit with a belt and you have a wool blanket, it wouldn't hurt, and no one would know. And, my parents weren't like abusive or anything, but, back then it was like they'd hit you with the belt or they'd hit you with your hand if you were bad. You don't do that now, but back in my day, I got my booty whooped. But I mean, I needed it. I was a troublemaker. But I was always nice. Like, don't have any misdemeanors, felonies. I've never done anything wrong in life, so. But boy, I could not talk back to my parents, that's for sure. Yep, the wooden spoon. Oof, man, that was... What is even the wooden spoon for anymore? I don't even, like, cook. I guess, is that for, like, mixing pasta together or something? But anyways, I'm getting off track here, sorry. But I don't even know, like, why you would have a wooden spoon. Like, I don't even know what it's for. Like, pasta sauce or, like, mixing boiling water? I don't even know. I don't know. What's up, Tasha? Oh yeah, calm, cool, and collective. No, I definitely not a hothead. I mean, it's hard to be a hothead with me, especially when you're trying to do investigative work and it's your job. Question. There's going to be a lot of emotions with people. Like, if you put yourself in those people's shoes, they're aggravated too. Like they're scared. They're aggravated, right? Like outside of the Nancy Guthrie family that's been going through hell. But neighbors, people in that town, I mean, first of all, I would be like, weirded out that they haven't caught the perpetrator. I would feel a little bit confident in the fact that it probably is due to Savannah, which I'm not blaming her, but like she's famous. So I would feel a little bit more comfortable sleeping knowing that it was a targeted attack more than likely. Again, maybe not, but I mean, I would probably bet 98% of my life on it. If I had, or maybe not my life, but I would bet 98% that it was a targeted attack. Intense. I mean, I could only imagine, how frustrating and how like mad people would get, or I would get. So I definitely will keep that as a reminder when I'm talking to people. And, you know, we are on, I think, day 59, right? I want to say day 59. It was a long flight yesterday. I think yesterday was day 58, if I'm correct. Correct me if I'm wrong, but... No, there's no updates. Again, for those that are watching, I don't want to waste your time. I'm about an hour out. It's also 5:17 in the morning. I was just testing out my the gear that I'm using right now, making sure everything works. How old are you, Ted? Age is just a number. I had my 21st birthday. It was actually yesterday. Turned 21. No, I'm joking. Oh, yeah. My dad rarely... when I was younger, I rarely got a spanking from my dad, but if my dad got up, I was donezo. You know, I was in Central Time Zone. And then when I got out, or I was trying to set it to Mountain Time Zone. I don't know, I screwed up somehow where it was totally off. I thought I had to be up at like 3 in the morning or 4 in the morning, because usually I'll do a show at 4 or 5 Central. Just so East Coast and like Central Time can view the show. And then I realized, I'm like, well, holy cow, I'm in a time zone that's literally 2 hours behind that, and it's pitch black and dark and there's nothing going on. So I apologize for hopping on in a 5 a.m. time zone. But hey, good morning, Princess. Good morning, Reishi. Good morning, Boston. Thank you for what you do. Oh yeah, you don't have to thank me. I haven't done anything yet. I'm going to be trying my best, though. You know what? I know that's the one thing I don't have, Starlink. That you made such a great point there. That when I landed, I was so worried about that, because I know Brian Enton was talking about Starlink and saying how terrible the reception is. So I hope that doesn't bite me in the butt. I might have to get that. I don't know. Where do you get Starlink? Is that something you would have to order? Or is that something that I could run into like an AT&T Verizon store? Or is that through, isn't that Elon Musk's company? Like, is that something I'd have to order that they have to send to me? Or is that something I could pick up at like a Target? I doubt I could get it at Target, right? Best Buy, no way, really? Best Buy? Oh, awesome, okay. Well, in Tucson, you might need Starlink, or at least that's what everyone was saying, how bad the reception was. I remember like Dad's Gone Live, and I think Mark the Shark, it might have been, and Brian Enton for sure. And even, I feel like they were mentioning Starlink. Yeah, I know. I'm probably going to need like I'll probably buy an Easy Up tent. When I was a kid back in the day, I used to work like festivals. So I used to be in one of those Easy Up tents. And I got, another thing I left back too, I left my battery charger pack. I have to get another one, like, a second battery, because it's going to die, right? You can't just have this thing live stream. This thing will drain out pretty quick. Okay, Starlink at Best Buy. It takes me a few days to, I have a pretty dark, I can get pretty dark, my skin, so it'll take me a few days to get sunburned. Even I was in Scottsdale like 6 months ago, and it took me quite a bit, and it was, I don't think it was like 100, but it sure was in the 80s and 90s, and I got like olive skin, so it takes me a while. But yeah, my phone will my phone will burn up for sure. Oh, the green guy flag. Yeah, yeah. That's smart. That's funny. Oh, it's really bad. Holy cow. Sorry about that. Oh, yeah. I'm sure that's got to be weird. Yeah. Yeah, low 62, I saw that. Oh, they're flying. On this road right now, I'm going 85 just to keep up with people. And I think it's 70 right now. And I try to go the speed, I go 5 over usually because I do a lot of driving anyways. And people are going to run me off the road if I go if I go 10. Going 10 over, they'll still run you off the road around here. Chicago's like that too, though. The highway's really gotten bad, where I feel like even by, if anybody's familiar to by Woodfield Mall area, I know one person might be familiar on that, but God, I was out by Schaumburg a few weeks ago, and people were going 100 in a 65. I think it was, what was it? What is that highway right next to Woodfield? 355? I mean, I was like, holy cow. Yeah. Oh, good morning from Bermuda. What's up, everybody? I can't even keep my... Sorry about that. My one thing is astray. And then please, if you're new to the channel, if you could just subscribe, that would be awesome. Sorry, I'm just adjusting it. I apologize. Not trying to get anybody motion sickness. There's a Mustang. That guy's... Jeez, I cannot keep this straight to save my life. So if I keep getting everybody dizzy, I'll turn it off and we'll go live again when it gets brighter out. Not sure why this thing doesn't work correctly. Yeah, I bet, Jenny. Yeah, yep. Yeah, I got in a pretty bad head-on collision 4 years ago, so that kind of chilled me out. I was on an icy road, and someone in front of me was texting and driving, and we were it was pretty icy, and the car went it was spinning in a 360 at me, so I tried to go from the right lane to the middle lane and then to the left lane to try to get away from it. And eventually it got me, and that was the end of me. But thank God everybody was okay. But I mean, my car was totaled. I went into a median and smashed down into a ditch, and I got a concussion. And I didn't know you could. I had to fly the same day. I didn't know you can't fly when you have a bad concussion. And I went to the doctor, and they didn't do any scans on me. But the only benefit, which you shouldn't do, and I don't recommend this, is when you have a concussion, you can't drink. I had one beer, and let's just say I was a cheap date, but I wasn't on a date, but I'm just saying, one beer, and I was completely buzzed. And then that's when I was like, okay, I got to have a concussion. You're not supposed to drink either, so don't do that if you have a concussion. From Venice, Florida. Oh, thank you. Well, thanks for watching. Venice, Florida's got to be beautiful. So weird. I bought one of these dash cameras, and I tried to pay for like a more expensive one, and it just doesn't, like, stays slanted. It's so weird. I don't know if I have to adjust it. It's like crazy that I can't. I'm sorry about this, everyone. Just give me a second. We're about 57 miles out, so, you know, if those want to enjoy coffee, relax, you know, still pitch black. I ring anybody's doorbell at this time, I will get blown away live on YouTube. So, yes, morning. Oh yeah, Houston, Texas, beautiful place. Yeah, I definitely need coffee. I had it a little bit earlier. The time zone was weird. I was up like at 2 o'clock in the morning. And then I tried to go back to bed for just a little bit longer, but it was weird. He's far back. Oh, I'm so jealous. Yeah, I should stop and get a coffee. And I promise, when we're live streaming, we're going to be like doing stuff. You know, we're just not, you know, I'm not gonna just drive on the side of the road like this during the day. Like, we'll be live streaming at places and trying to speak with people, of course, you know, and doing all the waypoints. You know, we won't. The last thing I wanted this to be is like me like saying, oh yeah, we're gonna go over here and search this one area, you know, and just waste time. Like, we want to just talk to as many people as we can, see what they have to say, and keep stick and move, basically. Just keep sticking and moving. Oh, cool, yeah, ADD. Oh, an espresso. Oh my God, you're really rubbing it in there, Peggy. Oh, I would die for an espresso. And if people think this is boring too, like, I apologize. Like, I can hop off, like, and then pop back in when it gets lighter out. So you just let me know. Like, I'm not trying to like waste your time. You know, we do got another 50 minutes till I'm in Tucson. It's 5:30 a.m. as well. So no, it's night. You know, it's a little dark. So basically, I'm testing stuff out. But I figured just to say hi to everybody and then to make sure I knew what I was doing. So. Okay, cool. Yeah, there's no breaking news right now. Sorry, I used that thumbnail. I know a lot of people just keep using the same thumbnail, or at least not a lot of people, but most of the streamers that I've seen, you know, they've been changing it up. If anybody knows a good thumbnail application to use, because the one I use and the one I'll recommend, Peggy, I'll send you the link. You can do thumbnails. It just doesn't do good thumbnails, and it's like really challenging, and it like doesn't like so say if I wanted to like upload my face on a thumbnail, it'll like make my face just be different, and then it'll like I don't know, it's just very challenging to use it. And then it uses like credits, so every time you use it, it's like gimmicky. So it'll like take you have so many attempts, and then you got to kind of do it yourself. So like it's weird. I don't know. I was using ChatGPT, like the newer version, and then you get all these different thumbnail versions, and then YouTube does one. I know there's a good one that I think I've seen Mark the Shark use, JLR, Dad's Gone Live, or Ekmel, Ikmel, I'm sorry, I might pronounce his name wrong. They use an awesome one where they can like take a picture of themselves and use a really cool like red arrow, or just make it look a little bit more eye-popping. And I don't know what it's called, if anybody knows it. That would be super helpful because the thumbnail one I use is literally impossible. Oh, smart. Okay, VV. Thanks. Yep. That's a great idea. I didn't even think of that. Yeah, he has awesome ones. I have to ask him. I mean, I uploaded a photo of Savannah Guthrie, and it changed her hair color and gave her short hair, and like it didn't even look like her. It was so weird, and you have to do it so many times, like for Nancy or Savannah. I mean, it is the weirdest thumbnail creator you could ever imagine. It changes like the person that you're uploading to a different like look of the person. It doesn't even look like the same person. It's just bizarre. I used it for Delphi too, and when I wanted to upload Abby and Libby, it made it into two different people's faces that weren't Abby and Libby. I'm like, why would I want to use like non-faces of the two girls? You know what I mean? It was very strange. So, oh, Shibby, that's right. Yeah, there's nothing going on right now, just to let you know, and I've mentioned that a few times now, just to let you know, I'm just testing out my equipment, and I'm headed to Tucson. It's 5:30 in the morning. I did give the chat, you know, if we want to end the chat and or the stream, and there's no breaking news right now, but we're headed to Tucson. We're 49 miles out now, but everyone wanted to chat in the chat box when I asked them, so that's fine. Yep, there's a ton of new questions, and yeah, so please subscribe. You know, I promise you it'll be worth to subscribe. There'll be a lot of good content that we're going to be running into today, so there's going to be a lot of action. So it'll be definitely worth to subscribe to my channel. I promise it'll be worth the value. Thank you, Rebecca. I appreciate it. Yeah, I know. You know, just by chance, I noticed everyone is going back. It was kind of like, it was pretty cool in a way, because it was like, wow, no way. Like, they're all returning. Because I literally thought it was just going to be, I'm like, you know, it's going to be me on the side of a road. You know, and God bless the people that are there now. But I was looking really forward to seeing Alex. Stinks about his mom, but you know, if she has surgery, when you got to be there for your mom. But yeah, every single, I mean, even Brian's coming back. I was like, holy cow, what are the odds of everybody coming back? So I was just like, I don't know, maybe there is something brewing. I don't want to speculate and say that for, you know, but we'll see. Yep, Brian's been back for about a day. I couldn't leave yesterday. I was, I think yesterday was Sunday, right? Or is today Sunday? I don't even know what today is. Today's Monday or Tuesday? I don't know. I got tied up with, yep, JRL's back. Oh, no, wait, Dad's Gone Live is coming back? Yep, I know Brian's back. Okay, today's Tuesday. Sorry, okay. That's right. Yep. Yeah, I think he got in. Yep, he got in when I got in, but I wonder if he flew to Tucson. I flew into Phoenix, Scottsdale. I just have family out here, so I decided to say what's up. And then, you know, at nighttime, I don't know, I got in at 6:30 maybe, or it would have been late anyways, so I was going to wait till today. Yeah, this was, I actually was in, I was out here for, well, I mean, this isn't about Nancy Guthrie, but I was out here even, I don't know, I was out here 6 months ago and then 8 months ago for a wedding. It was like a real wealthy wedding. It was insane. It was a beautiful place. It was crazy. Oh, it was pouring though. It was so weird. It never rains in Arizona. And it was pouring at this person's wedding and they must have spent, I mean, I easily like $300,000-$400,000 on this wedding. I mean, it was just crazy. It was absolutely crazy, and it was pouring. Then they gave us umbrellas while we were eating, and I was just like, "What am I doing here?" But it definitely was fun. So, and it's very hard for me to read the chat, everyone. I like I said earlier. This past year and a half, 2 years, I've been needing bifocals to read anything close, so I can see the faces that I know. So sorry if I'm not responding or saying what's up. But please subscribe to the channel. I usually don't ask people to subscribe because I'd rather, I want you only to subscribe if you see the value in it, obviously, because then you're just going to unsubscribe. But today is going to be an important day where I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff, so I can guarantee there'll be, it'll be valuable to watch. And then it'll be also available to watch a lot of the other content creators as well. But like, at least with my channel, just know like today and this whole week and for 2 weeks, for however long that a month, I'm out here, it'll be worth it. And again, if it goes dead where there's just nothing, again, I don't want you to just watch nothing. So, I just want you to know that I do respect your time as well. So, and this drive, you don't have to watch. This drive was me screwing up the time zones and then just making sure that the technology works. And I had to put on this crazy, I don't even know what it's called, contraption that holds the iPhone onto your vehicle. So I was just testing a lot of stuff. What is up? Ted, please get your eyes checked. You may have cataracts. Oh yeah, you're probably right. You think that's why I can't see close? That's cataracts? No, I mean, I'm happy you told me that. Like I'm saying, I can't see the back of an Aleve bottle. So if you take an Aleve bottle and then try to read the directions, there's no way I can see it. I mean, I can see it a little bit, you squint, but I used to be able to just see it from like, 10 inches from my face. Oh, this is a beautiful mountain coming up. But my phone won't hold it there, so I don't know. Oh, there's rattlesnakes? I know, I was wondering about that. Oh boy. Yeah, I know. I have to. Me too. Yeah, restaurant menus too. Yeah, I've had glasses too in the past, and then I roll over them when I sleep, or I leave them at a hotel usually. It's horrible too. But it's weird. My vision, like I wear contacts. My vision's so bad, but it's always been bad. My vision without, just regularly, that my eyes get beady. It looks so crazy. Like the prescription strength that I need, like, and I'll pay. Like I'm like, do we have to pay extra? Or like, how do we make these just look like glasses? And my eyes get like real beady. I look insane. So, I mean, again, it's good to have a pair of glasses because you got to have your eyes breathe at night and stuff. But I would wear them. I mean, I'm not opposed to wearing glasses, but I look insane with them. My eyes shrink. There's such a strong prescription strength that my eyes get beady. They look like little raisins. It's so crazy. I don't know. It just like I look insane, and I don't know if people can see that. Actually, they can, because when then I take a photo, I look like my eyes shrink by like 2 inches. It's just the weirdest thing. That's how bad my eyesight is. But just recently, and again, we should be talking about the case and not my eyes, but just recently, I can't see with my contacts in close, so obviously something's up. Oh, this is a real pretty mountain, but hard to see. Oh yeah, I would love to have black glasses. Yep, I hear you. You just pay extra to get thinner lenses. Yeah, no, I swear I did pay extra for the thinner lenses, and it hasn't. And I've done it twice now. I went to like a Lens Crafters and paid thin, and then I went to like some just normal, like a little bit more expensive. Well, I think Lens Crafters is pretty expensive, but I went to like a real eye doctor, or not a real. I'm not saying that they're not real. I went to like an eye care center, or like just an eye doctor that wasn't Lens Crafters, and then they told me, well, it's the frames. Like they said, get bigger frames. But then I listened and got the thinner lenses and paid for all the reflections and all, every kind of upgrade you could possibly imagine. And I looked even crazier because now I had bigger glasses on and my eyes looked even smaller. So then I just gave up. Oh, no way. I didn't know that. Okay, I hope I have cataracts too. Me and Peggy, yep. Well, why don't we do this? Why don't we... yeah, make sure you subscribe and everything. Why don't I hop on once I get, unless you don't mind this drive, but I mean I'm gonna be I do have to run and get a iPhone extra charger, and then I got to get like a tent and stuff like that, and then I got to get flowers for Nancy. But you're more than welcome. I mean, you could hang here for the the chatting, but I'm just saying there's not going to be any breaking news right now, just FYI. We're about 35 miles from Nancy's house. Again, I'm not going straight there. I'm going to get some supplies and stuff, but I'm just letting everybody know. Do you have boots? I have boat shoes on right now, but I do have gym shoes. But I know boat shoes aren't exactly, but I wanted to be a little bit more preppy when I'm ringing doorbells. And I have like a collared shirt on, and I tuck my dress pants in, and I got shorts on. Yeah, I'd hate to get bit by a rattlesnake, though. Holy crap. They're poisonous too, right? Rattlesnakes? Like I'd have to get a... Yeah, you're right. Are you serious? Boots from the snakes, really? Like they're that bad out in Tucson? Like it's because I've been to Arizona a bunch of times and I've never seen snakes, but I don't think I've ever been to Tucson. Okay, what's up, Monday? And definitely don't want to get bit by a rattlesnake. That would suck. You know what, I totally disagree with you. I know about the wildlife. I have family out here for the last 40 years, so I've been to Arizona for 40 years, so... I'll take my chance. I respect wildlife. I never mentioned about going in anywhere in the desert. I'm not going to go to like in the desert if there's not something there. I'm not going to take people on wild goose chases. So you don't have to say the no business comment. I've probably been to Arizona and been here, and have had more family here longer than you have. So. And I've even lived in Arizona. So. I've never seen a rattlesnake in person, but I've seen other snakes. City boy. Nah, I've been everywhere. I've been in Colorado. I've been in the mountains of Colorado. I've been for years in Salt Lake City. I've been everywhere. Oklahoma, Texas, Iowa, Florida. I've covered like 40 states in my life. I've been everywhere. I mean, yeah, I understand what you're saying. Like, don't walk in a desert, right? And then just be oblivious to what my surrounding is. But yeah, I'm not going to be just walking around the desert looking for a body that I have no intel on, or looking for a person unless I had the correct intel. But I mean, I think the FBI would be a step ahead of me, or you would assume. No, yeah, I appreciate that. I'm sorry, I took it the wrong way. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm sorry. I understand what you're saying now. I shouldn't have took your comment wrong and was a little snippy. I apologize. I haven't had coffee yet. I appreciate the heads up on that, though. You're right. You gotta respect the wildlife, and you gotta know that what you're walking into, because if you don't, you're gonna get, yeah, exactly. So I appreciate that, and I'm sorry. Yeah, definitely monsoon season. I know what you're talking about there. Our road. Wait, I'm sorry. I can't read that good. Okay, I'm trying to read you. Remember, my vision's a little off, but wearing a pair of boots is probably a good idea, because all the area around Nancy's house is sandy and dusty, and looks like a snake could be. Oh, okay. Smart. Thank you. I appreciate that. Don't forget about the restaurant I told you about. Yep, I know. Yeah. I'm definitely gonna text you. So when I do end the stream, I'm definitely gonna reach out to you and text and just to go over a game plan. I do appreciate the advice on the rattlesnake, because that would be just my luck. There he is, his first hour in Tucson, in the hospital. His foot's getting amputated. He might die. No, I'm kidding. No, we didn't take you as rude. No. You were just looking out. I totally get what you meant. It was totally on me. It's 5:51 in the morning. I've been up since like 1 a.m. Hey, what's up, Tasha? Yep, I'll definitely make sure I take care of my eyes. Okay, liquid teardrop. Yeah, I do have dry eyes too. Perfect. Yes, Shibby. You can keep my channel in honor. Well, I'd like to tell you one thing. I am scared of snakes. I am not a fan of snakes. So, spiders, I'm okay. Snakes, for some reason, even this past summer, and I'm probably going to seem pathetic to you if you live in Arizona, but like a little, what are they, the gardener snake went across, oh man, so yeah, I'm probably in for a, excuse my language, a shit show, because a little gardener snake crossed the lake I was at, and I jumped, and I had my flip-flops on, and I like jumped like Michael Jordan in the air. So, no, I don't only talk to people that subscribe. I can't read the screen, so it's easier to see some of the faces that I know that I communicate on a day-to-day basis with. So, I don't only talk to people that subscribe. I can't see the screen good, and then when I zoom in, I know who Kara is, I know who Tosh is, I know Dee, I know Vivi, I know Shibby, I know Sunflower, I know Carol, I know Carol, Stand, and I Deliver. I do recognize, I know that person. It's just my eyes. I'm sorry. My vision is, I'm trying to pay attention to the road too. Sunflower, I hate snakes. I don't like snakes either, but be respectful and be alert. That's all. Yep, for sure. I do like that tip about them camouflage, like they get camouflage with the dust on the road. Sorry, I got cotton mouth here. I did not know that. So the rattlesnakes could be on the street, is what you're saying? If it gets pretty dusty, they like lay like they're dead almost. Wait, rattlesnakes don't like to, wait, what is Vivi saying? Rattlesnakes don't like to bite because it is very exhausting for them physically. Okay. Oh, good. Not true. They will hide if you, they will bite you if you step on it. Okay, yep. Wait, JRL has seen a scorpion on the road? Oh, that's right, scorpions too. Yeah, shit. Yeah, I am kind of going out here like a city boy. I guess you're right. Scorpions. Oh, shit. I thought scorpions, like, aren't the bad scorpions like at the bottom of the Grand Canyon, or they're in Tucson, like deadly scorpions? I'm definitely not going to be in the desert, okay, 100%, unless there's something where, like, you know, that is truthful information. But I mean, I probably would alert local law enforcement to be with me. I mean, I guess if there's somewhere someone wanted me to check, but I mean, I'm, you know, just strolling around the desert aimlessly. I'm more of like trying to talk with people and speak with people and network and try to get answers to questions. So like trying to find like mines and stuff like that. I mean, I guess if like a bunch of podcasters wanted to get together, but me hanging out in a desert, just walking around, pretending that I'm like some like FBI agent that knows where I can save Nancy. I mean, I definitely would contact law enforcement if I had a tip that would be something of that, you know, that was super interesting. I'd go right to the FBI field office. You know, I mean, I don't have like a weapon on me or anything either, so it's, you know what I mean? What am I could run into, you know, a guy with a gun or something too. Like, you know, you run into the perpetrator. I mean, for all I know, the perpetrator could be long gone. He could be here. He could be living amongst them. He could be a handyman. He could be an electrician. He can be a low-ranking cartel member that got murdered for kidnapping her. You know, it could be a guy that's packing drugs in one of the warehouses that's disgruntled, that's like a tweaker, that said, hey, let's go hit up so-and-so's house. It could be a local gang, you know, how they're robbing people. The NFL houses, maybe they're targeting. It could be somebody targeting Savannah Guthrie. Now Brian Enton, I think Brian Enton was saying, or was it Megyn Kelly, that they're saying something about one of the ransom notes said something about, like, God, I don't want to speculate, and I don't want to say something I'm not 100% sure on, but I thought they were talking about like apologizing, or like, I don't know. I have to rewatch the video. Apologizing about the Proof of Life video. Basically, an encrypted way of saying she's no longer with us. But again, I don't want to speculate. I hope she's alive. I don't know. I could be wrong. I thought I saw something this morning. It was either Brian Enton, Megyn Kelly, or maybe it was Ashley Banfield, actually. And there was something to do with the ransom letter. Some clue saying, like, there was a screw up. Again, that could be completely off base. It could be completely wrong. I watched it early in the morning. And if someone's putting... lift up the toilet seats. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, I can imagine. Scorpions live in palm trees. Oh yeah. Wait, someone just said people must search the water. Tucson, that's deep. And Perp used her plant to he used the plants to prop the doors open. I did hear that. Yeah, I think Megan said it. Said they didn't realize her heart was that bad. Okay. I thought I was going crazy. Yep, lift the toilet. Wait, I'm trying to read this. Sorry, once again, I don't. Make sure no scorpions and turn shoes over before you put them on. Okay. Interesting, Tasha. That's what her mom knew. Yeah, it could be a family. It could be an Uber driver. Right. Yes, thank you. You are giving me my Survival 101 class here. I totally forgot about rattlesnakes, and I totally wasn't even thinking about scorpions. And I've been to Arizona probably a billion times and lived here. So thank you. I mean, I didn't live here a long time. I lived here for like 6 months way back in the day. But been to like Sedona, Flagstaff, Grand Canyon, Phoenix, but I've never been to Tucson, so... I've been to, I think I've even drove to Arizona once. Oh, yep, no problem. Well, wait a minute. Oh yeah, and also just a quick update. Just the guy who keeps saying stuff about my ex-stepbrother, my stepbrother, who's no longer, who passed. Don't reach out to his military buddies. That's not a smart idea. Just like that's not. Those people have fought overseas for 20 plus years. They have PTSD. They are not like me, you know what I mean? Like they're not like, just please, just leave those people alone. The last person that I would be trolling would be like a war fighter, right? Like an operator. You ever read the book called The Operator. Just don't troll ex-military people that served our country. and try to find their phone numbers and say you're going to go to their house and stuff, because that can get you in a lot of danger. So just as a caution, please, just leave those people alone. A few of them reached out to me and said someone was texting them. Just text me, do it to me. I'm obviously a nice individual, and just be nice. But yeah, I would not mess with, everybody's information's online. I would not mess with Special Forces people. That's not, a lot of guys that I know that are not mentally well. You got to be careful when you play around with fire with that, please. I'm just as a friendly warning, they're good people, but when you've been in 1,000 combat missions, and you're like saying kind of mean stuff to them, just watch your six is what I'm trying to say, because just leave them alone. I would. So yeah, I know. It's definitely not smart. Let's just put it that way. Well, morning, everyone. Thanks for, make sure to like and subscribe. Just give me a second. Oh, good. Okay. Thanks for the everything. Hey, what's up, Breezy? Hey, Lexi. Hey, Annette. I'm just trying to say hi. Remember, my vision's a little bad. Oh, cool. Well, thanks, Killer Zella Sonic. Thank you. All right, it's getting lighter. But it's only 6 a.m. It's crazy. I feel like it's like, I don't know. It's early. It's beautiful here, though.
In about 10 miles, take exit 250 toward Orange Grove Road.
Dolly Vision? I don't know who Dolly Vision is. So sorry. I don't know who any of the people are. Yeah, I guess Tucson, we were talking about that earlier, they don't change their clocks, so yeah, I have no clue who Dolly Vision is or whatever. They can go whatever. Yeah, I don't know. Everybody's, I guess, entitled to their own opinion. They don't know me. They don't, whatever. That's what they want to do with their fun time, is make fun of people. If they want to be a toddler, they can do that. I try to be better than a 5-year-old, right? Oh yeah, I know. I'm driving the speed limit pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, you definitely got to take the high road. Yeah, for sure. Thanks, Tasha. Yep. Yeah, you know what? I got in a pretty bad head-on collision. Actually, I have to get around this car, though. This guy's got like 300 chairs on top of his... holy cow. He's gonna kill somebody. Yeah, an Easter Bunny putting down, I don't know, sorry, I can't see everything, but somebody said an Easter Bunny put down flowers. I didn't know that would be a little alarming to me. Yeah, oh yeah, you saw those chairs. I know. I've never seen that in my life. I was like, what is going on here with all these chairs? Wow, no way. Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, I won't be. Sorry, princess. Oh, okay, I'll have to check that out. Hey, Paula, how's it going? Hope all is well. All right, in about 5 miles, I have to do a few things. Thanks everyone for joining. I will be checking back with everyone shortly. I just got to pick up like a charger for my cell phone, like a backup battery pack, so it lasts longer. Oh, good morning from Missouri. Yep, good morning. Hey, everybody. Yeah, trying to get him to, but I guess it's too early to talk. Yeah, that's crazy. An Easter bunny. I'll have to check that out. Yep, we'll be boots on the ground here soon. So thanks everybody. I will be back live. It's only 6 a.m. Please enjoy all the streamers that are out here today, and we'll see everybody in a little bit, okay? Okay, we'll see you guys in a little bit. I'll be live again, and we'll actually be doing something. Thanks for the ride with me. Yep, please subscribe if you'd like to. Bye-bye. Thank you, guys. Here, wait, let me try to see if I can flip it. Bye-bye.